Hi everyone. Thanks so much for coming today to our Stop the Bleed event and to learn about the journey to medicine in collaboration with Med School Coach and the U.S. Army. So just a bit about how our event today is going to go. First, I'm going to be talking about HSAFP and who we are. And then Kasha Chen, who's a fourth-year medical student at the California University of Science and Medicine, will be talking about her experiences through medicine and teach you how to get there. And then we have our Stop the Bleed training with the U.S. Army, and they'll do the hands-on workshop and talk about the HPSP scholarship and Army medicine. So just a little about HSAFP. My name is Ganesh. I'm the founder of HSAFP. I am currently a senior at Dublin High School. So like you all, I am a high school student interested in medicine. And next year I'll be going to the University of Southern California, or USC, for neuroscience and the pre-med track. So HSAFP's main goal is to guide high school students on their journey towards a career in medicine. And I know a lot of you may not have heard of HSAFP before, and that's because we are such a new organization. We were founded less than about a year ago, and now we have over club chapters, a network of club chapters in over 20 states. And a main part of that rapid growth is due to our big partners like the American Medical Student Association, the Red Cross, the United States Army, who's here today, and Med School Coach. And so through Med School Coach, we have a network of former admissions officers, college advisors, writing advisors, researchers, and practicing physicians. So that way our students can learn about medicine, receive college application support, and gain hands-on medical experience. Like today's event where you can learn about how to get to, go into medicine, and then also the hands-on workshop that we have to learn about Army medicine. And the thing I love most about HSAFP is that there's never a price tag. Obviously, Med School Coach services do have a price if you want consulting with them, but anything related to HSAFP is completely free. Some opportunities that you get from being a part of HSAFP is that you're part of our mentorship program, which is with pre-med college students at the top universities in the nation. You also get hands-on medical workshops with certifications. So after today's event with the Army, we'll be sending certificates to you guys within 72 hours via email. And then you also get volunteering and shadowing opportunities. And because we are such a new organization, we haven't had any national conferences yet, but late in the 24 to 25 school year, this upcoming school year, we'll be hosting national conferences where you can participate in competitions and win national awards, which look great on your college applications. And another thing that's great about HSAFP is that we'll teach you all about the admissions process. So if you have no idea where to begin, or you don't know what early decision colleges are, early action, we'll teach you all of that. If you don't know what BSMD programs, we'll teach you about that. If you don't know how to get funding for college, we'll teach you about that. And again, that's through our network of former admissions officers, college advisors through Med School Coach, which is one of our biggest sponsors. And from talking to these advisors, we've learned that these are big parts of how to stand out in your college applications. Obviously, this isn't everything you need, but this is some big important factors. I personally was a part of all of these things. I did community service, I did shadowing, but the main issue that I had in my journey is that I had to find different organizations for all of these things. So for example, I spent months cold emailing professors to get a research opportunity, and then from there I had to find a new organization, just to get community service, and then a new organization on top of all of that for leadership. But the great part of that about HSAFP is that everything's here all together. So if you're part of HSAFP, you'll get research opportunities, you'll get mentorship, you'll learn about the college admissions process, volunteering, shadowing, all in just one area without having to search for multiple different organizations. And to access these resources, you have the opportunity to start a chapter at your high school. And if you're at Royal High School, we already do have a chapter here. That's what Thomas is hosting. He's the president of the High School Alliance Future Physicians chapter at Royal. But I know there's students here from, we invited students from Thousand Oaks and Simi Valley High. So if you have the opportunity to start a chapter. If not, you can join Thomas's chapter. I know starting a chapter may seem like a big thing, but it's not when you're working with HSAFP, because we will provide all the support and materials you'll need. We do have personal chapter setup representatives to help you with setting up your chapter, and these chapter setup representatives, or CSRs, are vetted college students who have set up their own chapters before and really know what they're talking about. They can help you. We also know it's hard to just get thrown in the ocean and just start a chapter and do whatever. But for that reason, we'll help you maintain your chapter and keep it active for the beginning initially. Obviously, it is your chapter and you will have to maintain it, but we will help you at the very beginning to get things off the ground and plan your first events. And you don't need any experience at all to host your own chapter. All we need is people who are willing to commit 1 to 2 hours of their time per week. So now I'll give it over to Thomas. He's the president of HSAFP at Royal High School.
All right, hello everyone. I hope you all, I'm very glad you all found a parking spot, considering that our parking lot is filled. And so yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm the president of Royal High School's HSAFP. I established it just the beginning of this year. And really all HSAFP is about is for those seeking a career in medicine. But I want to emphasize that it isn't limited to that. When I started HSAFP, I understood that, we are a medical-oriented club, and we really try and encourage our members to forthrightly pursue the medical field. But I also realized that, there's a lot of other people out there that want to pursue other things. And so, really, I've taken on a holistic part of the college process, and I try and teach kids about that and getting through that efficiently. And so that's what I'll talk about. And this club is for one story I'd actually like to share is I remember I was advertising my club to future freshmen, and I remember a mother and a daughter was walking past my booth, and the mother grabbed the daughter's arm and she pointed over to our club, and she was like, "Hey, see those people over there? Those are the smart people." And so I was really taken aback by that. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, we're the smart people, but we're sure we may be the smart people, but it's more true that we're the determined people. This club is for people who are determined, people who have their grounds and who are oriented and understand where they want to go in their life. And so we meet every other Tuesday during lunch. This is specifically because I understand that kids still have responsibilities in schoolwork and all that, testing, exams, and all that. And so we have it every other Tuesday to, continue your schoolwork, but also derive the maximum value you need from our club. Some of our achievements, learning college-level studying techniques and skills. Now, I'm a pretty big nerd when it comes to this. This is actually one of the flexible parts of an HSAFP club, is I know a lot about college-level studying techniques because I've read a ton of self-help books about that stuff. So I've really shared this with all of my students, or my peers. Operation Simi Clinics. So this is a huge operation we do. I've had my project leads go through and I'd call all of the medical clinics in Simi Valley and find out whether they offer shadowing or volunteering opportunities. And so we have a giant catalog that you guys can access for maybe like during summer if you want to volunteer for a medical clinic. And then connecting students to the medical world. So finally, I just want to say congratulations. You guys are here during the middle of AP exam season, and also found your way through all that horrendous parking. And it's a fantastic investment of your time. You're learning how to save a life. You're learning about not only improving your life, but other people's lives as well, and finding your bearings in the world. So, yeah. And if you're from a different school, start your own chapter. I highly recommend it. You guys get personal assistance from HSAFP. When I started my chapter, I was starting it by myself, but also with a friend. But I got a lot of help from, personal help from Hari to set up my club. And if any of you are from a different school in the area, we can hook up together and try and get a club started for you. This QR code right here, it goes to the HSAFP website, and you can start a club that way.